Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. And who?
Wei Fang, from Wei Fang.
A video from Wei Fang. So, they're always talking on Western media about the collapse of China. Something's drastically wrong with China. Either the nuclear plants are going to blow up. It's happened in the United States. You know, the 3 Mile Island comes to mind. It's never happened in China. The economy is going to go to rat shit. Yeah. Evergrande is going to destroy the entire economy of China. One company.
You go this way?
Sure, why not? But, you know, the idea that the Three Gorges Dam, that comes to mind. The Three Gorges Dam.
Turn around.
The Three Gorges. She tells me what to do all the time.
Yeah.
The Three Gorges Dam is going to fail, and it's going to kill everybody all the way down to Shanghai. Yeah, you know, all of these different things that you hear on different media outlets like the BBC or the Wall Street Journal or YouTube channels or the New York Times or whatever it is. It's one of those things that all of these doomsday media outlets have been talking about China for literally decades, and not one of these predictions have come true to date. The people in Hong Kong are going to revolt. Hong Kong is going to become just a shell city because China has made a security law that makes it so people can't demonstrate, burn people, kill people with bricks and stuff like that. All of these things that, oh, what's the latest one? Oh, China's running out of power. Well, no, China's not running out of power. There's a shortage, but there's always been a shortage of power in China. It's nothing new. They grab one little thing that they hear from whoever, and they turn it into something huge that it's going to devastate the Chinese economy. It's going to, it's like the world is coming to an end. It's an apocalyptic outcome here in China because they say that's going to happen. I told Wei Fang to hold my beer, and she did. Get out of here, guys. It seems like they attack China in so many different ways over so many different things that it's hard to keep up to on the news. Like, seriously, like, I read news all the time. I try to stay up on everything that's going on around in my world, in the Chinese world that I live in. Oh man, it's tough, I'm telling you. There's conspiracy after conspiracy after conspiracy. They're not theories because they come from mainstream media in the West. So how can they be a conspiracy theory if they're coming from mainstream media in the West? China's a big place. Yes, they have floods. China's a big place. Yes, they have companies that get into financial difficulty, just like anywhere else. Floods. Didn't Tennessee have a flood here not too long ago? I think 22 people died and 20-some people were missing. You know, a nuclear power plant having problems happened before. 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, stuff happens. But when it happens in China, oh my God, now this is something that we can make a conspiracy theory. Well, actually, we can make a theory about it. It doesn't have to be conspiracy because, of course, mainstream media. It can't be a conspiracy if mainstream media puts it out. You know what I mean? The Three Gorges Dam is going to collapse. The floods, the Chinese government should have done more. Natural disasters happen, guys. It's just the way it is. The economy's in trouble. Manufacturing is leaving. The wages are too high. They don't have enough power. I don't know where it all ends. An authoritarian government, people are going to revolt. Someday they're going to revolt. Well, it's pretty hard for a country to have a revolt when over 90% of the people of that country believe and back the government of that country. These Western countries, or certain Western countries, are always spouting this rhetoric against China, and I'm not quite sure why they do it other than to try to make China, in the eyes of the people in their country, look bad. And why would they want China to look bad? Well, they want China to look bad because if they ever get into a skirmish with China. Oh, and that's another thing. Oh, China's going to start the next World War with the United States over Taiwan, over the South China Sea. And it's going to be China's fault. Well, China hasn't started any wars. We all know who the warmongering countries are in the world here, and China is not one of them. So you can see where this misinformation, yeah, I got shut down for misinformation, but misinformation on a global scale is happening towards China, and it's been going on, as I say, for decades and decades and decades. And China just sort of takes it on the chin. They know what's going on. They just put their head down, and they work hard, and they get things done. They build bigger and better buildings. But as they build those bigger and better buildings, the Western world says those bigger and better buildings are going to fall down, are going to collapse. They build bigger and better bridges, but those bridges are going to collapse too. You know what I mean? As they're talking about buildings collapsing in China, in Miami, buildings actually do collapse, and they blame it on global warming. Seriously, that's what they blamed it on. Global warming, sea water rising, ocean water rising, and that's just the reason for it. You know what I mean? Like, how much of this stuff is real and how much of it is bullshit? Well, it depends on which country you're coming from, because in the United States, in the UK, this is real information that's put out on mainstream media. In China, it's misinformation. But then everything from China is misinformation when it comes from the Western countries, the democratic countries. Yes, you think they're telling you the truth? Do you think the politicians in the mainstream media in the Western world are telling you the truth? So when you hear that China's collapsing, their economy is collapsing, their nuclear plants are collapsing, their bridges, their buildings, their everything is going to collapse in mainland China, think about where that's coming from, because it's not true. They're building bigger and better. They've got beautiful parks. They've got high-speed trains. They have better medical facilities. They have better everything than they did 10 years ago. And in 10 years, they're going to even have better than they have today. So when you hear all of this rhetoric that's being spewed from the Western world, think about where it's coming from, and think about, are you going to believe these people? Because I see YouTubers that get 1 million hits, and all they do is tell you these things. Oh yeah, they're going to have another Chernobyl in China. Oh, the Three Gorges Dam is going to explode, and it's going to kill people all down the river. You know, the economy is going to just go poof. The yuan is going to depreciate. The banks overextended themselves. My God, the world is coming to an end. And then a month from now, they'll come up with something else. Or a week from now, they'll come up with something else. And it'll be over and over and over again. All of these conspiracy theories that aren't conspiracy theories because it's mainstream media. You understand what I'm saying? They can't tell you the truth about China, because if they told you the truth about China, you would want to move to China, because you can jump on a high-speed train and you can be 500 kilometers down the road in an hour and a half and cost you $20. You know what I mean? You can, oh, and this one here is funny. China's running out of food. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. They've been running out of food for decades. You know what I mean? Well, anybody that's ever been to China knows that's bullshit. Just for the fact that these guys have the food from hell all over the place. It's like, it's not just one little kind. It's like 100, 1,000 different types of food here. It's like food heaven. But they will tell you, these people, you know who they are. They'll tell you that China's running out of food. China's running out of money. China's running out of construction. They're running out of power. They're running out of everything. Yet China keeps growing and building its country better, faster, quicker, and everybody around the world wants to be like China is today. China doesn't want to be like it is today. China wants to look forward into the future. China wants to be what it is in the future, and that's why they all work hard. The people on the street, the middle class people, the high end people, the rich companies, the government, they're all moving in the same direction. Why? Because they don't want China the way it is today. Even though China is a really good place today, they want it to even be better and better and better. And you know why that is? Because they have a chance to make this the best country in the world. And you give them another 10 years, 5 years maybe even, and it's going to be the richest country in the world. It's going to have the top military in the world. And it's going to be one of the nicest places to live because you can get around. Life is inexpensive, you've got good medical, you've got good schools, some of the world-class schools are here in China now. Like, it's all getting better. So when you see this stuff, as I say, when you see this stuff on mainstream media, now you can call it a conspiracy theory because you've watched a Gweilo video. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. In a beautiful park in Nanning, Guangxi Autonomous Region, southern China. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. And whatever you do, don't forget to put a couple bucks in the children's Patreon account because it's for a good cause. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye now. See, there's no birds in China. Well, okay, there is. But if you believe the people out there spouting rhetoric about China, all of the bad things, then they're deceiving you. Obviously, they're deceiving you. No birds in China. Look at all those little buggers, eh?